Hello there everyone, I am Pepino back for more Dwarf Fortress, and we've simmed ahead a little bit. We are in early winter of the year 12, and if we look up here we are digging out some new rooms. Now, I will show you what they are going to be for, and this one in particular, oops, I want to zoom in, not out. This one in particular should be pretty interesting. These three wall-looking things here are actually fortifications. This is a bridge, which is connected to this lever. So, if we pull the lever, someone should come and the bridge will raise up, creating a little wall here. There we go, just like that. Now, what is in here is a pasture. We are going to assign this giant cave spider to this pasture. Now, the giant cave spider is currently trained, but if we stop training it, it should revert to its wild state, I would think. So the idea here is going to be we are going to create a giant cave spider silk farm where it will shoot at dwarves through the fortifications, creating web areas, which we can then collect, and then it will be trapped behind the fortifications and the wall, therefore unable to harm our dwarves. At least that is the plan. So, the spider is in place, these doors are now locked, and we are going to build a wall right there. Now that should hopefully keep the spider inside well enough, and we will wait for it to revert to its wild state, which it should do eventually. It has enough times in the past. Might take a little bit, but we'll see. And then after that happens, we will have our giant cave spider silk farm hopefully ready to go. So that is how that is done. The other weird thing that happened is you'll notice there's a bunch of metal bars in our workshop. Our smelter broke and exploded into a mess of metal bars. I don't know why. We did have a dwarf throwing a tantrum at the time. I don't know if he just like destroyed it in anger or something. But basically what it's done is it's led to me having to dig out this room up here, which is going to be a storage pile for metal bars, because we can't just have a massive mess of them clogging up our workshop. So, let's build our pile here, and we want stone stockpile, and we'll do that. Then we gotta hit S to go to settings, and actually no, we don't want it to be stone, we want it to be bars and blocks. I was thinking bars and blocks was a part of stone, but that is not the case. We don't want bars of any of this other stuff, though. So we're going to forbid other materials, we're going to forbid stone and clay blocks, and glass and wood blocks. Okay, so that'll be that, and we will now have our metal bar storage a floor above our workshop area, not a floor below like our wood and gem and food storage and stuff. We are encrusting more gold thrones, as you can see, with the gems, so that'll be good. We will have a new throne in case we get a new king at some point, which would be cool. I don't know if there's any other forts out there, so I don't know where the current queen is actually living, but maybe she will show up at some point to our fortress. Other than that, with the spider and the metal bars, nothing else has really gone on this winter. It's just been kind of business as usual. We have some crundles, though, that have claimed nest boxes. This one laid 14 eggs. This one laid 9. We should forbid these 9 eggs. And we are going to try again to get some Crundles to hatch. We'll see if a smaller group of them will work. We did have some baby lambs born in our pasture here, so we got that going for us. And that is that. And you can see over here I am building up some looms, which we will use to weave thread into silk and all of that good stuff out of webs and stuff like that, which will be a lot faster once we get this spider thing going. So I'm just gonna go down here and let's see, we'll search. Oh no, wait, we can't search from here. Where is our cave spider? I just want to make sure we don't have him set to be trained. Here we go. He has no trainer assigned, and I'm hoping that over the next few months he will remember his nature and start attacking our dwarves again. And we got that wall built up, so we should have nothing to worry about. Now we are piling in our metal bars into this storage pile. And hey, we had a poult that a migrant brought grow into a turkey hen. So now we have at least some turkeys laying eggs for us again, along with these Crundles. I don't know, I would imagine the dwarves enjoy Crundle eggs, and uh-oh, we have another tantrum being thrown. I don't know what to do to make this guy happy. We gave him a bunch of stuff. He's going off. His current task is starting a fist fight, apparently. Too much stress, I guess. Alright, let's zoom to you and follow you and see where you're going. You're off to start a fist fight, apparently. Even though you were just sitting at a table. So I think he's waiting around for someone to come up and upset him, and then he is going to start fighting them. I don't know. Dwarves throwing tantrums don't usually make much sense with their thought process. How are we doing on cleanup of the metal bars? Not well. We had an insane amount of them, actually. And it looks like a mason's workshop has also broken. We need a finished goods storage thing, I think. Let's see, how about we make a furniture storage right here, and finished goods can go right here. Alright, that'll work. And that'll give our dwarves a lot to do, but it'll clean up our workshop area. I don't know if, do they, like, explode if they have a certain number of things? Ooh, hey, look at that. We have a bone carver taken by a Fey Mood, and claimed a craft workshop, so that's good. But yeah, I don't know why these workshops just kinda blew up. Like I said, my only theories would be they just got too full and exploded, or tantruming dwarf deconstructed them at some point. Okay, here's our bone carver, obviously going to grab some bones from the stockpile here. So we'll see what he makes out of these bones. Hopefully it'll be something good. And we are just kind of going to be sliding on through winter, waiting around. We need more migrants to arrive, we need our army to train up, but once that all happens, we will hopefully be able to reopen the caverns, take out that forgotten beast that's currently down there, and do all kinds of other fun stuff. But for now, it's a lot of waiting. Oh, our possessed guy is heading down here. See what else he's grabbing besides bones. Looks like it's going to be some leather. And some cloth. Maybe some gems. Nope, more leather. Alright, and is he ready? Yes, he is. Alright, he's going to begin his mysterious construction. and we will give Deggle here some time and see what it is he whips up. Okay, how is everything going up here? It's all good. Our pile is filling up with metal bars, and it doesn't even appear to be making much of a dent in our workshop because it is that filled with bars. So that's that. Our other stockpiles, though, are filling up very quickly. We are going to have just so much stuff, actually, now that I think about it, but it'll keep our dwarves busy, I guess. We are not going to have to worry about idlers for quite a while. And we probably should have stored all this stuff at some point a long time ago anyway, and we are just now getting around to it. But at least we have a large area to store stuff. We are not crammed for space. That is for sure. Okay, well, let's give our guy a moment here, and he should be done with this artifact, and then we can check out what exactly it is. And oh, we're filling up with vomit again. No. Why are we getting vomit everywhere? We can't have another winter of vomit. We can't keep doing this every time winter comes. Oh, and he has created a goat bone earring. Alright then. It is not super valuable. There's an image of tall crosses on it, I guess. And so that is that. A fairly underwhelming artifact. But oh well, that is what you get sometimes. I guess we'll just let the dwarves continue to clean up this area and fill up these stockpiles, and I'll bring you back as soon as we are ready for something cool. Okay, another forgotten beast has come, an enormous one-eyed, six-legged sauropod. It belches and croaks, its beige scales are large and set far apart. Beware its poisonous sting. It is down in a cavern level that I don't think we should be vulnerable to. I think we have all of them walled off. But it's not in the same one as the other forgotten beast, I don't think. That one is up here, if I recall correctly. Either way, there are two forgotten beasts down in the caverns now that we are eventually going to have to deal with, even, or when eventually we do reopen them. So that will be something to look forward to at some point, or dread, depending on if you are one of the dwarves that is going to have to fight them. Sodal is still throwing tantrums fairly commonly, and I don't know where he's at, but he's just causing general mayhem and disruption all over the place. I don't really know what to do about it at this point, so I'm just kind of letting him do his thing and hoping it wears itself out. Catton is also going depressed all the time. He's one of our dwarves, and he just wanders around obliviously for a while, which is a sign that he may eventually go stark raving mad, apparently. So that's something we're going to also have to watch out for. But, again, I don't really know what to do about it. So, we're just going to have to let it happen. We are in late winter now. It is the 4th of Obsidian, the last month of the year, and soon it will be a new year, and a new, happy, positive outlook, hopefully, for our depressed and tantruming dwarves. I guess I will just let it sim ahead a little while. We have puppies being born, and we have our stockpiles filling up like crazy, and all of that good stuff. But none of that is necessarily particularly interesting to watch. So, again, a second forgotten beast down in the caverns for us to deal with later, and spring is almost here. Okay, so winter is drawing to a close now. We've had a giant toad revert to its wild state, and up here, our cave spider, I noticed, has gone from well-trained, I believe it was, to trained, which is good. That means it is going down in its training. So it will soon, hopefully, also revert to its wild state, and for the first time ever, we will actually care about that announcement. So, that'll be something to look forward to. We also have a wall being built here, because I noticed our little tunnel thing kind of collapsed a bit, and ended up exposing us to the outside. So we are going to patch that right up with this nice wall. We've also cut down some trees right near there, and are building a wooden roof over this, because we need one of those too. And once that's all done, we will be safe from the outside once again. So that is that, and a couple days now, and it will be spring of the year 13, and we can begin the new year and figure out what direction we are going to want to go with the fortress. And there it is, spring has arrived, and we will autosave there. So thank you guys for watching, hopefully you've enjoyed it, and will continue to join me for next episode and the year 13.